any strategy and without any plan. So they really have a big chance today, being the penultimate day. They should try and go up against the Kaziranga Rhinos in an easier fashion. So that's what it looks like. Let's get down to the countdown and see what the real match is about to be. It's all set. It's all set now as Rakhi Kumari gives the go-ahead to Vishal Chaudhary to get into the den of the Kaziranga Rhinos. Right Raider comes along, and the only scare that he will have is that left corner. But Kaziranga Rhinos' left corner actually is struggling there on that occasion. So no problem for Vishal Chaudhary against Naresh Kumar. But Naresh has to come out with all guns blazing, Rand.
Yes, definitely. This is the moment for the Kaziranga Rhinos against the Aravalli Arrows. The team placed second is going against the team who's placed second from the opposite end. And the Rhinos will look to get themselves over the Vijayanagra Weaves if they have to qualify. And this is the moment. This is where they have to show whether they are, the winning material or the championship material for this edition. Because we saw them do that last season. And we would definitely love to see them do it this time as well, Naveen.
Yeah. And also now Vishnu Kumar Sharma. He's the tallest raider in the winter edition for Azran. He's got good reach and he compensates really well along with Vishal Chaudhary. Because he being a right raider, Vishnu Sharma being a left raider. Look at the way he targets the left cover. Oh, that's the beginning what the Aravalli Arrows will love. And once again, the left cover does not go back in time. Look at the reach and the hand stretch. Easily done. As easy as eating the tortilla in the morning.
Why did you have to remind me about food, Naveen? I've gotten a lot more hungry because I've not eaten my breakfast. As Piyush here steps in for the Kaziranga Rhinos, and he will look to initiate and score some points for his team as well, because the Aravalli Arrows are a team that if they start scoring points, they go on and on. And even against the Humpy Heroes, the side who they played the finals against, it was literally a revenge game because the Aravalli Arrows started on such a tremendous roll. They were just scoring points. So that's what the Kaziranga Rhinos have to ensure. They should not allow the Aravalli Arrows to settle in comfortably in this game.
Lovely, lovely. Once again, they are trying the best of what you actually said, Ryan, but Kaziranga Rhinos should understand that yes, this is the start that they want. Wow! Double tie hold by Naresh Kumar from the left corner. Puts out Vishnu Kumar off the mat. Comes in with a proper angle, leaves the chain and then goes for the double tie hold. Beautiful execution.
Beautiful execution indeed, and I think Naveen, that's a disadvantage to a tall player, is what I feel. Because when somebody grabs their legs there, I think it's a lot more difficult to escape. Maybe he may have more reach, however, the difficulty is there. And speaking of difficulty, that's the ankle hold, one of the most difficult moves to escape for a raider. And let's just take a look at the replay there.
Absolutely, Shafi Mohammed there coming in for a do-or-die raid, and Deepesh Kumar. It is very, very easy for him. We've seen him do this so quite often. And yes, ankle holds, and under the pressure of a do-or-die raid, the raider is actually succumbed to that pressure. Yeah, you spoke about breakfast. I know you might have heard about a lot of Puducherry's authenticities in the breakfast, like Ulundu Vada, Pongal, Idiyappam, Kaipal Idiyappam, and then that Kara chutney that comes along with that. Yeah, how familiar you are with Puducherry?
Well, I had been to Puducherry for, I think, YMCA's India region sports meet, and that is the last time I had been. And I think the biggest reference to Puducherry is, I think, the football team I'm supporting in this World Cup, that is Portugal, and Puducherry being a former Portuguese colony, Naveen.
Oh yeah, Puducherry. See, that's a place where it's been. Oh, that is not the right way to go for. From the right in, the ankle hold
2
came in,
point. Aravalli
and
arrows.
once again
Jersey
Vishnu
number
Sharma
9
gets
FC
2 more
sir.
points. Now, why do you have to do that, is Piyush Kaushik? You had to just go in and raid. He's a very tall raider. And also, you know what? It was also a French colony, latter half of the independence, where it came across. Yes, the Portuguese first came in, and then it was handed over to the French in terms of business. Yeah, and Puducherry was, I think, one of the latter half, even after the entire country got its independence. I think French were still there, and along with the British, French still stayed on with Puducherry, and still there's so much reference to the French colonies. There is this place called Aravalli, and I was a very big
Yep.
fan of watching it as Tausif Ahmed comes in for his first raid of the match. There's a place called Aravalli. He will have to go for it, and he's been gushed out from Puducherry's main road to Aravalli. Wow, that's a good dash.
1 point. Kaziranga Rhinos.
I
Official
think there's a
timeout.
substitution, is it? No, they will want to just have that score line going. Yeah, so that gives us a little more time to explain of what Aravalli is made of. It's a place, Ran, which is very synonymous to all the French eateries and the French colonies. You've got a lane full of say around 2.5-3 kilometers lane full of places where you have wood fire pizzas
Wow.
and oven cooked pastas. Remember, oven cooked pizzas,
Uh-huh.
and it's really nice where it just lights up your entire mood, especially in the night. And also those lovely let me put it across in a nice way, because we are on air, and we cater to a lot of kids as well. Lot of mocktails. Okay, let me put it across that way. Very
Right.
sober drinks has also been served there. Yeah, there are places to go get your highs, but to speak about Auroville, it's a fabulous place. So that actually resembles of the French colony, and most of the things that I picked up from Puducherry just recently. It's not been very long. Just recently, where there was the Cricket Association of Pondicherry, CAP, Sechum Cricket Grounds. It's a fabulous place, and I will really want on a break day, say probably day after tomorrow's survival round, day after, if our entire Yuva Kabaddi series team, along with Ashwin and Co and everybody, if they are free, just go ahead to Sechum in Tutipet. There's a place called Tutipet in Sechum, just outside the city, in the outskirts, around say 20-25 kilometers, probably max 20 kilometers outside the city, where you will have a long drive, nice drive. Rand, there is 6 ready to play cricket stadiums under
Wow.
one roof. Can you believe that? 6 stadiums. I'm not even saying six grounds. I'm saying 6 stadiums, which is ready to play with proper turf and proper outfield, which is really well maintained, good drainage system, lovely bit of a groundsman, and it is a place just to go ahead and visit. As the timer takes its time to tick along, and Suraj Gurjar will be hoping and praying his lucks come in the way of the coins. But yeah, if there is a break day around, it's a nice place to be there, and I guarantee the entry into the Cricket Association of Pondicherry Stadium just one phone call away. And if I can just say that, okay, my lads are coming around, my friends are coming around, they'll be really happy to take a tour of that really good stadium. Just closer to Sechum Cricket Grounds is Auroville. So you'll have to visit such lovely places. See, because everybody feels that Puducherry is all about beaches, it's all about a nice party place. Yeah, agreed. It's all about beaches, party place. Yes, but how long can you see in the what long can you spend in the beach? Just
Right.
explore a deep interior Puducherry, and yeah, you will be treating yourself for a nice bit of time.
Wow, Naveen, that's very nicely put. I think you should start vlogging indeed, because the way you just spoke it out, I'm sure you can depict it really nicely along with the camera as well. The next time you head over to Aravalli or any place, and that's really
Yeah.
great of you to offer that instance where these guys can head over to the stadium, and that's indeed such a positive thing to hear, because nobody would obviously think of such a setup in a place which is not a metropolitan city. We're often talking about how
Absolutely.
metropolitan cities must be selected for as the next venue for a particular sporting event, and this shows how in depth Indian sports is. We have the infrastructure all the way.
Yeah.
It's readily available in different places.
Yeah.
So that's great for Indian sport.
Yeah, absolutely. And all the matches were again, live streamed on fan code itself. All the matches that happened, the CAP Inter-District Pondicherry T20 tournament, we just got concluded. We started our Yuva Kabaddi series on the day on the third day of the conclusion of that series. That's it. So it was just a 2 days of gap that was there. Yeah. So it was fabulous. It was live and exclusive on fan code. And once again, Dream Sports being a very, very big foundation that supports us for all the sports. And that's the reason I've been very happy to put it across in such a nice way. Because see what happens, when you have 5 or even 6, ready to play stadiums, you will probably have Asia Cup Women's Tournament that can be done there, and multiple games can be held. As Shafi Mohammed tries for a multiple point, does not get it. Once again,
point.
left corner,
Aravalli
Deepesh
out.
comes across as an ankle hold, and then the right cover for the support. Kaziranga Rhinos once again struggle here, Ryan, and just because it's not Deepesh who started it, it's the right cover that came across in no time and put that block away. And that's Nitin Kumar. Now Vishal Chaudhary, Ryan.
Yes, and a little over 6 minutes has passed in this match, and the Aravalli Arrows leading 6-2.
Oh.
Vishal Chaudhary there, take a look at that. That is why this man was the man to watch out for, and you can see as to why Vishal Chaudhary
3 points.
looks like he's gotten 3
Aravalli
points.
Arrows.
What a spectacular
Jersey number
Super
10,
8 this is,
3.
Naveen.
1 out.
Spectacular and a sight to watch for. Goes for the kick, misses it, turns the pages, turns 2 pages on the defenders. Then the ankle hold from Vishal Patial does not come into good effort. Oh, I've seen 1 page is being turned, but turning 2 pages is a skill. And now Naresh Kumar has to get out of the mat and say all out will be accepted by Kaziranga Rhinos. That's the first one for Aravalli Arrows and many more to come. Nothing a bit of a raid as well. And yesterday, Ryan, you really want to probably erase this off, but the data and numbers never lie, and never ever in a sporting arena or in a big sporting setup like Yuva Kabaddi series, there were 7 all-outs that was inflicted. That's a good tackle. That's a nice one.
Redder
That's
out.
coming across.
1 point.
So there were
Kaziranga
7
Rhinos.
all-outs that were inflicted by Chola Veerans on the Kaziranga Rhinos. His left cover comes in and blocks. And 84 points by the Chola Veerans. Can you imagine a team scoring 84 points?
I mean, 84 is like such a big number, and we know that in the game of Kabaddi, indeed, that brings out the extra excitement. Usually we see one-sided games, and when a team goes on to score 84, that takes away the excitement of one-sided games. And speaking of excitement, Piyush Kaushik here looks like he's gotten his hand across, and that is a big raid, and definitely the positive
3
note
point.
that the Kaziranga Rhinos were looking for. A super raid for them, thanks
Jersey
to
number
Mr.
7,
Piyush.
4 and 65 out.
Oh, lovely. I was just waiting for Rakhi Kumari to mention who is that. It is Bhagat Singh from the left cover who has to go out. Himanshu Chaudhary from the right corner. He has to go out. And also there Nitin Kumar. So both the covers and the right corner gone. That's a big, big raid in the context of the game by Piyush. I used to call him Piyush Kant Kaushik because he was being picked on not pronouncing the Kant loud and clear. But now he's gotten away.
Bonus
He's
point.
gotten away with that issue.
Aravalli Arrows.
Now Tausif Ahmad gets the bonus. Super tackle as Piyush Kaushik comes along. This should be the point for them to inflict the all-out. Do not go in too deep, but if you get the angle, just try and attack Vishal Chaudhary. Go the other side. Tausif Ahmed can pounce on you. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. He heard me, I guess. So he goes in, attacks Vishal Chaudhary on the kick. Go for it again, Piyush. Do not let it go. Ah, very close yet so far.
Indeed, and I'm sure he did listen to you there in that instant, Naveen. It genuinely did look like you were dictating the terms to him and he was following it. And we sure do hope that he will listen to you in his following raid and go in. And 7 points is what the Aravalli Arrows have, separating themselves from the Rhinos. And Vishal Chaudhary here continues to dominate in 4 points at ease.
Yeah, very easy. Look at that. Left cover. Can you imagine a right raider targeting a left cover? That means he's got such a long leg. And I've been telling about his goat kicks at GOAT of greatest of all times. And look at that for a stretch on the toe touch on Rahul Sharma. Shafi Mohammed comes along once again. A lot of trust being entrusted by his coach, Suraj Gurjar. He'll have to stand for it as Kaziranga Rhinos, Sandeep Kumar, the coach. He'll have to really get things going. Oh yeah, you just teased about the FIFA World Cup. Yeah, the whole world is probably kind of not too glued, I feel, because the big teams giving in a lot of shockers, underdogs winning. Yeah, what's happening, right?
I mean, I would love to say that the similar stuff was happening in this match as the Kaziranga Rhinos, the underdogs. They can definitely come back and pull something off. And that's the beauty of sport, isn't it, Naveen? When one of the underdog teams come on to shine, and that's not happening at the moment for the Kaziranga Rhinos, because the Aravalli Arrows, every time the Rhinos seem to get a comeback, the Arrows are strong enough.
Yeah, and also why? Because of the defense. They haven't let go even a small bit of a loophole in that defense wall. And it's once again Dipesh Kumar with that strong ankle hold. How many times we've seen him do that and Raider under a do-or-die raid pressure. Right now, no pressure for Tausif Ahmed. Tries for the toe touch. He's a short Raider, does not get the reach. He tries his best though. What I love about him is his speed. He gets onto the opposition squad with a lot of ease and with a lot of pace. And I love this jib angle. The camera jib angle. Being operated by Prabhu and Vadivelu combination. Guys, you've done well. And you've also shown a lot of other franchisees that the production qualities and coverage can go a notch higher every single time. As Piyush Kaushik gets his hands on Dipesh Kumar. That's the first time.
Jersey number 15 out.
Yeah, that's the very first time in this match is Dipesh Kumar being targeted. Goes in for the running hand touch, stretches his hands. And Dipesh, for the first time, I think he took it a little more lightly than there on that occasion.
Yes, and those are the small moments when the Raider catches you at many instances, and that comes back to haunt you, because it's very important in this game of Kabaddi that you stay alert and you have to be versatile. You can't let go of the small moments. When you're in the mat, you need to look around. Your presence needs to be there altogether. And Vishal Chaudhary is one example of how, while raiding, you can see he has his presence. He knows what's happening in every instance and he acts accordingly. So that's something that a raider needs to have apart from their raiding skills.
Very much. Very, very much. That intent is what you speak about always. And yes, speaking about the intent, what Puducherry showed to the sporting world is marvelous. Yeah, we spoke about the Cricket Association of Pondicherry in that CHM grounds. I'll tell you what, we were just having one ground for us, as this is a do-or-die raid for Vishnu Sharma. And in all the other grounds, every time you would see one or the other team practicing or rather playing. We had the Guj Bihar trophy. That's a very, very good multi-day tournament for the youngsters in cricket. That used to happen there. As now the clock runs down. Vishnu Sharma anti-blocks a defender and gets 2 points. What a skill. He was confident on the bonus. Yes, he's also got the bonus. That's a super raid in a do-or-die raid.
Wow, a super raid. 3 points there. Let's just take a look at the replay. The way he powered himself back, and there was no stopping him right there. Using his height, propelling power from his legs through his hands and pushing the defender there. And reiterating back to your point, Naveen, about how Puducherry is, promoting sport. This very stadium actually hosted the South Zone
Yeah.
Nationals for basketball just a few months back, and I was witnessing it through YouTube. And it's great to see us back here at the Rajiv Gandhi Indoor Stadium, which is very popular for sport, especially in Puducherry.
Yeah, just towards our left is the basketball court. We could even see the basketball court through the beauty camera angle, and we will show that in the break. Probably there, no break for Vishal Chaudhary. He wants
out.
something.
One
Oh,
point.
he says
Kaziranga
later out is
Rhinos.
Raki Kumari, but Vishal Chaudhary is not happy. He wants to go for a review. Gets his running hand touch. Piyush Kaushik dashes him away, and it's been taken. The decision has been accepted. He does not want to go for the do or die raid. Shafi Mohammed comes in for his do or die raid.
Yes, this is Shafi Mohammed at this moment will have to go in to get a touch point. There's no bonus available for him, so he'll have to get a point, and he will succumb to the pressure of the do or die raid. The combination
Raider
working
out.
well to
1
deny
point.
the
Aravalli
point,
Arrows.
and the Aravalli Arrows scoring 20 right now.
Yeah, right in. Tausif Ahmad did not expect that. Is Shafi Mohammed, he's struggling. He really is struggling. Opportunities don't knock at your door every day, my friend, and when it knocks, remember, you at least need to open a window.
Yes, you need to open the window, and speaking of the window of scoring points, that's what the Rhinos are trying to get. They're trying to get
Let us
that one
say
window where
1 point.
they can score
Aravalli
points
Arrows.
over the Arrows, but the Arrows are
3
just
out.
scoring points at will now.
Yeah, once again, look at that weak attempt by Jatin Rana on the dash for Vishnu Kumar Sharma. He's a tall raider, so understand that if you need to dash a raider, it has to be from the waist. It has to be from the midriff. That's what
Raider out.
happened.
1 point.
Yeah, that
Aravalli
is why
Arrows.
the raider is out. Just watch where the dash occurs now from the right cover of Aravalli Arrows. Nitin Kumar. See where he targets the raider. See there, midriff. Exactly on the midriff. Even if it is a 50% dash, that's it. The raider is pushed out. That's basics. That's Kabaddi basics.
Yes, sometimes these matches just come down to those basics and those fundamentals that players have to showcase, especially on the mat. And Vishal Chaudhary here, this is a golden moment for him because there's just two
1 point.
defenders, and we
Aravalli
can see
Arrows.
Vishal
Jersey
Chaudhary
number 10
he
out.
gets just a point. However, he continues to score.
Now, what was the necessity? What was the
Time out.
necessity
Aravalli Arrows.
there for Rahul Sharma to attempt that? Now let us listen to what Suraj Gurjar says.
ठीक है ना, कौन सा रेड विष्णु और तोशी को चलने दे, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट मैचों के लिए अगर तुम 2 ही रहोगे ना, तीसरा हमें मिलेगा रेड तो उसके ग्राउंड में पैर चलने की दिक्कत आएगी आगे. छोड़ो फ्री तोशी को, जब जज पड़े चाहे तब जाना तू, विष्णु को और तोशी को चलने दे.
Very good.
ठीक है ना विशाल.
Very good.
नेक्स्ट
Very good.
दीपेश.
Now, Suraj Gurjar wants Vishal to just hold it back
ठीक है
because
हिमांशु.
he says we are almost qualified to the booster round. Agle matchon mein means that in the next booster round we will want you safe. Keep those ankles and legs very safe is what Suraj Gurjar wants. And he says Tausif ko chalne de means ask Tausif to go in for more raids along with Vishnu Sharma. Very good point.
Indeed, and that's something a lot of teams do. They ensure that their players are not getting injured. And
1 point.
speaking of that
Kaziranga
move right
Rhinos.
there,
Jersey number 4
again
out.
an unnecessary move by the defender. They're gifting a point rather to the raider there, Naveen.
Yeah, and also Piyush Kaushik survives the all-out for Kaziranga Rhinos. He makes sure they have a small chance now for making a comeback. And Vishal Chaudhary does not listen to Suraj Gurjar. He wants to go. He wants to go take a point and send out Naresh.
1 point.
Once
Aravalli
again,
Arrows.
he was just been revived.
Number 11
Goes
out.
in for the kick, and then he has to be once again sitting on the bench. I don't understand why these lads don't understand to their coaches. I know there is this young blood, young adrenaline rush that happens. Yeah, as if we listen to our coaches. We also had that issue. But then when you sit outside and think about it, that is the best way to follow your coach. And Piyush
Kaziranga
Kaushik
Rhinos.
once again saves the Kaziranga Rhinos
7
on a
and
consecutive
65 out.
occasion from an all-out. Left cover this time, does not get the angle, and then the right cover also not getting the angles right. So Bhagat Singh and Nitin Kumar both need to go out. See, once again Vishal Chaudhary comes in. Now why can't you send a Tausif Ahmad in this, isn't it?
Yes, that question will arise. However, Vishal has been scoring at will, except for that one raid where he had to go back, and there we go. He is scoring at will here
Let us
as
say
well.
2 points,
As
Aravalli
Vishal
Arrows.
Chaudhary
Jersey
gets
number 3
couple more
and 9
points
out.
for his team, reducing the Rhinos to just 1.
Yeah, once again a weak tackle from the right corner, and then on the left, Raider was just allowing the defender to fall on him. That's what happened. Once again Piyush Kaushik comes in. 3 consecutive times that he's walked in as the last man who's standing on the court for Kaziranga Rhinos. Can he be third time lucky? No, he wasn't lucky the couple of occasions before this. He was really putting all the efforts. It was for his skills that he got the points. Now, under 10 seconds. Under 10 seconds, that's it. That's it. Second all out inflicted at the end of the
Bonus
first
point.
half.
Kaziranga
Aravalli
Rhinos,
Arrows
1
will
plus 2,
jump
3
to
point.
29,
Aravalli Arrows.
and Kaziranga Rhinos
All
will
out.
just
Kaziranga Rhinos.
struggle on 12.
All in.
Yes, we could see Piyush not able to get a point there, and you could see the way he was gasping as well once he was put down. And there we go, we have the whistle and half time with a lead for the Aravalli Arrows as expected. While we expected the Rhinos to come in a lot more strong, but it's not been the Rhinos who are strong. However, it was Piyush Kaushik who was strong. Let's take a look at the stats at halftime. 12 points to the Rhinos, 29 to the Aravalli Arrows, 18 to 8. The rate points, 10-point difference there. Tackle points, 7 to 4. We saw 2 all-outs being inflicted on the Rhinos. That's why the Arrows got 4, and no extras coming so far. So halftime, the Aravalli Arrows lead. We will head for a short break and be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. And one man who's already got the name of GOAT, the greatest of all time, but his lieutenant is also allowing himself to somewhere be the best of all time, probably, and supporting Vishal Chaudhary very well is Vishnu Sharma with the 9 raid points in the 7 raids that he's put in. Is very tall, utilizes his height to good effect.
Jersey
And
number 1
Kaziranga
out.
Rhinos are struggling
7-8.
because it's only Piyush Kaushik who got the 4 raid points. They need a lot of raiders to fire. And for the Aravalli Arrows, it's Vishal Chaudhary scoring 5
Aravalli
and
Arrows.
6
Jersey
raids
number
that we
7
saw
out.
for Vishnu
18.
Sharma as well. Vishal Patial has been taken off, and Mithun Singh, yes, a raider will come into the Kaziranga Rhinos. I am Navin Chaudhary. Alongside with me is Ryan. Ryan, as Navpreet Singh comes in place of Bhagat Singh. because of the left cover defender was actually putting in a lot of errors in his tackles. Mithun Singh for the first raid of the match should
Rated
go
out.
down.
1 point.
I'll tell you
Aravalli
something,
Arrows.
the issue with the Raiders of Kaziranga Rhinos are they don't have the skill called turn. Look at this. Look at this. He actually falls into the arms of the right cover defender as if a heroine falls in the arms of the hero.
That's a nice movie reference there, Naveen. And I think it's like how we see rhinos. A rhino also in reality, as much as what I've seen, they attack from. They just have one line of movement that is straight, and we can see Vishnu here claiming a lot of points. And this is a big raid for Vishnu. He's depleted the entire rhinos pack.
Let us say 4
points there
point.
for Vishnu.
Aravalli Arrows.
What a big raid right here do we have,
Jersey
Naveen?
number 9, 10,
Nah.
11 and 6 out.
That's it. That's it. Piyush Kaushik was raiding well. Why did he go in and put his hands? Mohit Kumar, he has to go out. And also Rahul Sharma, the left cover defender. 4-4 clean sweep here by Vishnu. And he's got his Super 10. He's got his Super 10 already. Now Shafi Mohammed gets his first raid point. And
1 point.
that will help. That really will
Kaziranga
help
Rhinos.
for the Kaziranga
Jersey
Rhinos'
number
cause.
65 out.
Right cover comes in, does not get the angle right. And why did Shafi Mohammed be successful in this raid? Because he turned. Because of that outward turn. Very simple. And when raiders don't do that, there is where you are causing a lot of issues. And the defense should understand here, Ran, that when you
1 point.
already have a
Aravalli
big
Arrows.
crack
Jersey number 3
in your
out.
wall, you should not hit it against your head.
Yes, that's a very nice way to put it, Naveen. And the rhinos, I think I think the rhinos, they have a horn in front of their head, right? So I think they try to charge in with that, but they should also know that the situation's not nice because they have 7 arrows being shot towards them, so they need to dodge those arrows particularly. And in the moment currently, the arrows are just blazing all around, as a 22-point lead is what the Aravalli Arrows have. So if it stays like this, they are likely to win this game. And if Vishal Chaudhary continues to raid like this,
1 point.
it's definitely not going to be
Aravalli
good
Arrows.
news for the
Jersey
Rhinos.
number 8 out.
Look at that for an agility and for the presence of mind. There, he was actually pursuing the raider Shafi Mohammed. He went in for that, kicks, gets the all-important point. And very quickly, in the second half, they were all in. Remember, they started the second half with all in, and now they are all out. This is the. I keep
Bonus
losing
point.
counts.
Kaziranga
This is the
Rhinos.
third or the
1
fourth
plus
all
2,
out,
3
right?
point. Aravalli Arrows. All out.
The
Kaziranga
third
Rhinos.
one, and honestly, I feel this is like a declaration from the Aravalli Arrows. This is not just the fact that they are beating the Rhinos, but they are sending a message out to every other team in the Yuva Kabaddi series saying that we are ready for the next round, as they are blazing hot here with that big scoring margin. And the Aravalli Arrows. Naveen, I would like to call Vishal Chaudhary a score at will player. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, he does, but he has to be careful of the injury, because even in the Monsoon edition, we saw him lose a lot of matches. At least, I think, 5 to 6 matches, probably due to injury. Minimum, he's lost it due to
1 point.
the, I think, minimum
Kaziranga
of
Rhinos.
7 matches,
Jersey
if
number
not
8
wrong.
out.
If 6 or 7 matches that he's lost due to injury, and that's what the coach does not want. As Mithun gets his first point, that's a bit of an error by the left corner defender. So when you have that history behind you, that you're prone to injuries and you take a lot of time to recover back, you need to listen to say, okay, the team is doing well. Let me protect and preserve myself. That is what you need to keep thinking. Now finally, Naresh Kumar just gets that ankle hold going
Aravalli Arrows.
against Vishnu.
Rated out. 1 point. Kaziranga Rhinos.
Double thigh hold. Wow, that's a skill. So that shows how deep the raider has gone. He's been very confident, saying the defense will not come to you. There's another plan. Now Mithun Singh, see, he has to understand that he has to put in quick raids. Now that is the Aage ka rasta that we always speak about for Kaziranga Rhinos. and it's a nice bit of a hashtag that has been created by the Yuva Kabaddi series team. Now, that is really, I really do not know for sure why was that created, the hashtag Aage Ka Rasta, but let me put it across as I always keep doing in all the other matches. The trailing team needs to come back into the game to give a lot of fight for people watching, and that is what we need in Kabaddi, closely fought games. So I just put it into perception saying, okay, whatever the Aage Ka Rasta for the Kaziranga Rhinos currently, because any team which is trailing, they need the Aage Ka Rasta, isn't it? So that is what we need to discuss.
Yes.
So the Aage Ka Rasta now for the Kaziranga Rhinos should be quick raids. See, the defense is struggling. You just can't, just go back and say, okay, we will manage it in our defense. No. And look at sometimes Vijayanagar Veers for that extent. This series, they have come in for the winter edition as a debutant. It's a first time that all those Karna lads are playing in the Yuva Kabaddi series. That's a wrong back hold that happened. Does not give him any points. And of course, Piyush Kaushik will be happy. Right. So why I say of Vijayanagar Veers is because even they are a very, very weak defensive unit. They don't have proper defenders at all. Apart from, I think, Sukesh. That is one name in that right corner. Yeah, apart from Sukesh,
1 point.
nobody
Aravalli
is a
Arrows.
proper defender
Jersey
there, as
number
Tosser
9
Farmers
out.
once again sends Mohit out from that right corner. What they did was, Ryan, all the raiders, Manjunath Kurbas, Teju Nayak, and a few others, turned themselves into defenders. And they were raiding. They were raiding and defending together. As
Raided
once
out.
again, Piyush
1
needs
point.
to go back.
Aravalli Arrows.
When you don't have that proper defensive unit, I will say, put in quick raids. See, if imagine Piyush would have been very quick on his foot. Just imagine if he's been going, charging in towards the defense, you would have got touch points. One, your defense is very weak. Two, you're putting in very slow, weak raids. And that is not what you want. And if this is a thing, whatever the Aage Ka Rasta we plan, they will probably not come out of the quicksand into the highway.
Definitely, as we can see, Vishal Chaudhary not able to find his Rasta back to the
1
midline.
point.
A surprising move rather there in regard to this match, Naveen.
Yeah, very surprising. They got that ankle hold for the first time on Vishal Chaudhary. I think that's the first time that he's been sent out of the mat by Rahul Sharma. Oh, wanting to turn the pages. No, does not get it. The back hold.
1 point.
Very, very
Aravalli
strong
Arrows.
from Navpreet Singh. Actually not allowing the raider. Watch it. Navpreet Singh with the back hold. If that was not there. And Aravalli Arrows were done for all money on that occasion. Nitin Kumar did not get the block right. So again, see, why did the
Right.
raider get so easily tackled? And look at Tausif Ahmed. Look at his speed. Look at the agility and pace that he
2
escapes
points.
off.
Aravalli Arrows.
Yeah, that is because
Jersey
of
number
the
11
jump.
and 10 out.
Watch, he jumps over Naresh, and then the defender who was coming behind, even he could not do anything. Oh, I think Naresh has hurt himself. Naresh Kumar probably has just fallen on his stomach. Yeah, that'd be hurting. We do have our physio partners UEM. You just remove that jersey and see there'll be a red patch for sure. Stomach, most importantly the core, comparatively a softer area in the body.
Indeed, and that happens sometimes in the mornings. I think many athletes don't often eat a lot, so many a times early in the morning, you might be on empty stomach or you might be only on fluids, and when you go on your stomach like that, it does hurt. It does kind of pinch. That pain is actually not explainable, but it's a very uncomfortable moment for any fourth person. As speaking of uncomfortable moments, the Rhinos definitely not in a comfortable situation, and we can see Vishal Chaudhary's body language. That shows how comfortable the Aravalli Arrows are in this match at the moment, Naveen.
Now he's doing the right thing of killing the clock. This is nice. See what he's doing good is he's listening to his coach. and also keeping himself injury free. Because every time in super tackles, what happens is the raider needs to put out a lot of effort, and in that moment, if he's been injured, that is not good news for Aravalli. Comes back empty-handed. Now Shafi Mohammed. He's got good touch in the second half, but has to be careful of Dipesh Kumar from the left corner. Watch him. He's not in the chain. He will pounce on you. He's not in a chain at all. Just be very careful. Nice. Shafi Mohammed. I think he noticed it. Dipesh was not in the chain. So he anticipated the ankle hold or the diving ankle holds that might come in. Goes back. Now Tasif Ahmed breaks the chain. What is that sort of an effort? And this is why I say there's a big loophole in that defense wall.
Rightly said, and the loophole is very evident, and that same loophole is being exploited by every team that goes up against the Rhinos. And loophole comes in here as well for the Rhinos, as they are they've granted another all-out.
1 plus 2, 3 point.
All right, yes, that's the
All out.
confirmation for the
Kaziranga
all-out that's been given to the
All in.
Arrows.
Yeah, Jatin Rana probably a raider. Stealing a bonus, yes, thankfully steals a bonus. But once again, an all-out. What is this all-out does, is once again dents the confidence of Kaziranga Rhinos. Even the smallest of the confidence that they want to breathe and come back into the match, that's been sniffed out. And they, once again, grasp for so much of breath. You know, it's not right. The all-out is such a, demolisher of the confidence. But where do you pull yourself up is when you go in and put those quick raids. That's really important. And I'll tell you what, Aravalli are not playing golf. They are also playing Kabaddi. You are also playing Kabaddi. What is the big deal? Because day in and day out, to consecutive 2 days, how can a team perform so badly? And Manish comes in, he looks happy and confident. And he has to understand that he has to go in and raid very quickly. As Mithun Singh has not shown that effort at all. Look at that. He's not moving on the back line very confidently. He gets the toe touch. Tasif Ahmed. Good morning. He was napping.
1 point. Kaziranga Rhinos. Jersey number 10 out.
It's good to see Mithun get points as we see the replay. I've actually seen Mithun come off the bench and score points for the Rhinos on a positive note. He usually changes the pace of the game, and it's good to see the Rhinos, cross their score. Yesterday they scored only 18 points, where the Veerans scored 84, and Naveen, 84 is actually the highest score in the Yuva Kabaddi series history. So just take a look at that. The Chola Veerans, the debutant team, coming in and setting a record of the highest score.
All right. Vishal Chaudhary is confident, saying he got the hand touch. He walks into the lobby, and then the Kaziranga Rhinos want a review. Be confident in at least asking the review. Come on, go for it. Right cover. Where Jatin Rana says no. And go for the review confidently. Vishal Chaudhary is just barging his way across and says, I've got you. Let's actually see what happens. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Ryan, it's Chola Veerans. Don't say Veerans.
No touch point. Red out. Our decision.
No, because see, even all the other Hindi pronunciation is comes across. I know it is. Where is the hand? Where is the leg? Vishal Chaudhary generally forgets there is 8 cameras, and there are, there's a very magical machine called EVS, which gives us all these angles and replays with the rock and roll. Vishal Chaudhary has done this on.
I think that was a move many of us sports persons.
1 point.
We try to get the decision. We try to get the decision through our confidence. Sometimes if you act confident such that you've gotten the point, many times the referee is just inclined to give that point to you.
Yeah, and he walked into the lobby. He also walked into the lobby after that effort. Right, anyways, the review is in favor of Vishal Chaudhary. And also the EVS operator
डिफेंस है ना हमारा
Jamshed
थर्ड रेड पे
did
खिला दो
well.
उनको नहीं है सेफ जाने दो जाने ना छेड़ो यार पता क्या स्कोर रोको ना आप इनको डिसाइड करने दो अगर
Yeah.
आगे तो 2-3 आ जाएंगे एक रेड में ही
Yeah.
कैच लगी तो एक ही जाएगा इधर से 3-4 जा रहे हैं बिना मतलब के
Correct.
ठीक है उसको रोको ना थर्ड रेड पे लग जाएगी खुद कैच जितना आप होल्ड करोगे ना सुन जितना होल्ड करोगे उतना सही रहेगा ना स्कोर जाना डिसाइड रेडर से करवाना पड़ना रेडर
Alright,
डिसाइड कर दो
Suraj
आप
Gurjar
खड़े रहो
Saab,
जितना खड़े
I've been
रहोगे ना,
telling this
उतना
from
फायदा
last
है।
10 minutes.
रेडर डिसाइड कर लो ठीक है और गलत मत
I've
छेड़ो
told the
बस
same thing from last 10
एक
minutes.
अंदर आ
Saying
जाएगा कोई
don't go
3 विकेट
attack
जाए, एक
the
दो,
raider.
तीसरा हो
Defense
मनीष
just stand back.
एक बोनस
That is
तो
what
है,
Suraj
होगा ही
Gurjar
नहीं
was
अभी।
also saying. When you go attack the raider, it's always points in heaps. It's always multiple points that's gone off. And Ryan, this is just game knowledge. It's not rocket science. It's just a simple game knowledge that you need to put it on the mat.
Very true, very true. And take a look at that. That's an example of game knowledge. He was aware of the
point.
situation.
Kaziranga
And just
Rhinos.
when those two
Jersey
defenders went
number
towards Manish,
20
Manish
and 4 out.
immediately had that turn outwards to get to the midline.
Yeah, right corner. And Vishal Chaudhary. What were they both thinking? Manish does really well on that occasion. Himanshu Chaudhary and Vishal Chaudhary both will spend some time on the bench until they've been revived. They will have to wait. Will Vishnu Sharma do this? Now, can the defense hear, not to me, at least to their coach? They don't. They should. I don't want them to hear to me at all.
Bonus point. Aravalli arrows.
That's okay. That's okay. Bonus is just 1 point. That's very okay. But just put up a fight. Don't go down with a lot of score difference. See, one, you're going down. But what you're doing is, you're actually allowing the other team to go into the next round with a lot of
1
scores
point.
and lot of
Aravalli
confidence. That's once again Nitin Kumar playing on the right corner. Diving ankle hold on Piyush Kaushik. And there is not even a struggle. Look at that. Surrenders. Just protects his head. This is the first raid for Navpreet Singh. He's been on the mat for a while. Now comes in.
Yes,
Oh.
and now Preet Singh scores immediately in that raid.
Aravalli arrows.
And that's exactly
number
not
3
what
and 10 out.
the coach told the Rhinos defense. He asked them to hold, and they were definitely not holding, and they could not hold on to the man as well.
And that skill is a reverse dupki. Dupki from behind, never ever easy. And we've seen Arjun Rati do it with so much ease for the Choravirans. And now Navpreet exhibits one. Dash and just shout outside the lobby.
1 point.
Mithun Singh
Aravalli
goes
arrows.
off. Once again, just watch where the dash comes in. From the right cover, Ryan. Look at this. Exactly on the midriff and then on the legs. That's it.
Jersey number
That's
15
how a
out.
dash has to be
72
exhibited.
in.
Now it is time for Sandeep Kumar to experiment a lot of things.
20 out.
He's sending in
7 in.
now. Deepesh Kumar is out. Jasveer Singh
10 out.
Nirwan comes in.
11
Sahil
in.
Jandu is going to come in for Tausif Ahmed. Good that they're giving them match practice and that mat experience to have it.
Yes, and Sahil Jandu is not a. He's definitely a familiar name in this Yuva Kabaddi series. We've seen him play top performances for his team, especially in the previous edition, and he's definitely an asset for them to have because we've seen him. He's that kind of player who can score points when his team isn't scoring
1 point.
points. And now Preet Singh
Aravalli
here
arrows.
continues to
Number
score,
9 out.
and the Rhinos are headed towards another all-out. Looks like it.
Yeah, more often than not, you will want Sahil Jandu to be on the mat, and because of his inconsistency, people like Vishnu Kumar Sharma, Navpreet Singh, everybody have come to the limelight. And I will say it's just Sahil Jandu's own undoing. That there. He once attempted
2
the ankle
points.
hold from the left in
Kaziranga
position.
Rhinos.
Sahil Jandu. I was just mentioning
Number
about
8
him doing
and 11
not
out.
very good for himself. He attempts the ankle hold and then the right cover comes in and gives Manish 2 points. And that's a very, very needed revival for Kaziranga Rhinos, whereas two other defenders come back on the mat.
Yes, and 4 minutes to go in this match, and the Rhinos trying to derive some positives. In the first half, it was more of Piyush, but in the second half, they haven't been explicitly able to find that one aspect where they can score points consistently, because scoring points is different and scoring points consistently is another thing. And scoring points consistently is what actually helps your team get to a good position, and Aravalli Arrows has done that throughout this entire match, as Manish Kumar here is trying to get a few points, but it looks like he will have to settle for no point because there's around 13 seconds left and he'll have to go a little more deep, which is risky.
Oh, yes.
But it is Manish Kumar who proved me wrong there and gotten a point successfully for his team.
Jersey number 65 out.
Again, watch why the Raider was successful, because of the turn. There, Nitin Kumar goes in for the dash. There, the inward turn. Really well done. See, you have the skills. See, I understand. Okay, even in college, what happens for the real last bencher, the teacher does not even bother about them. He or she says, okay, we have a saying in Tamil. There's something called Tera the case. Tera the case means, okay, that's it. This case is gone. There's no doing nothing about this case. That's what we call, the real Makku Pasanga. Makku Pasanga is who don't study well. But for Kaziranga Rhinos, it's not like that. Why I'm being really concerned and worried is, one, of course, for the series. Two, see, they've got the talent. And now see what happens. When Manish Kumar can put in that turn and escape off in the previous raid, why not now? See, similar fashion, similar way of tackle, and there is no kick that is coming in for the ankle hold. And players like Vishal Patial and Piyush Kaushik, they're really talented. But what is lacking is the confidence. And that cannot be taught out of any books, as Vishnu Sharma is playing outside the book
3 point
for Aravalli Arrows today. He's been a revelation.
3, 11 and 10 out.
Yes, revelation is the right word for him, because this is, I think, his second or third super raid, and he's consistently getting the super raids that and his height definitely helps him a lot, because if he just lies down, he's definitely covering so much ground, and all he has to do is put his hand out and get across, which makes me wonder, Naveen, do you think he's tall enough to probably dunk in basketball?
Oh yeah, the dunking can happen very easily, and he can get all the 3-pointers. The shoots will happen even from outside the circle for sure. And another ankle hold, another defender gets points. Himanshu Chaudhary this time, and another all out for Kaziranga Rhinos.
All out. Kaziranga Rhinos.
Oh, we've lost count. But let's talk about Vishnu Sharma. Yeah, it's a very good discussion to have. Probably he's very lean for a basketball player. He will be intercepted and attacked by the ring defenders very, very often for sure. But yes, if he can score those 3-pointers, why not? Don't bother about the defenders there. Now bother about the defenders of Aravalli Arrows. Dangling hand taken care of. Naresh Kumar does well for his 4th point on the diving ankle hold.
Yes, take a
So
look
much
at the
so
replay
front
there.
of back line,
Almost-
Navpreet Singh. Yeah. Yeah, and gone.
Just as the Aravalli Arrows looking to close this game out, little over 1 minute pending, and Piyush Kaushik will look to get a few more points. He looked quite good in the first half. He's gotten very few points in the second half. However, collectively the unit has not performed, and that's why they're suffering. And that definitely does happen when your unit is not performing. Even you lose your morale,
1 point,
and
Aravalli
instances
Arrows.
like this continue to happen.
Yeah, at least the intent was there in this raid to have in quick raids by Piyush Kaushik. But, again, what done him in? He exhibited the skills, similar skills more often than not. Because you just have that one skill and you exhibit it once, it's okay. Twice is even fine. But third time when you do the same action in front of the defense, they will pounce on you. Because they're guessing and gauging where your next step would be, and that is what You should not be probably
Bonus point,
exhibiting it so
Aravalli
much
Arrows.
in front of the defense. Vishnu Kumar, how much has he got today? Oh, he's got 18,
1
19
point,
points now.
Kaziranga Rhinos. Jersey number
19
65
great
out.
points for Vishnu Kumar Sharma today. As once again, Mithun Singh does well. See, they're doing well in patches. They are okay as a raiding unit. They're really okay. But what is the biggest worry for Kaziranga Rhinos is the defense. And apart from Naresh Kumar, there's nobody helping the cause. Because he's got 4 tackle points today on that left corner. Once again, watch this. Watch this. Is that an effort? Is that even an effort from Rahul Sharma? From left
Jersey number
cover.
10 and 9 out.
When you have such weak defensive practices and skills, what more can you expect?
Yes, there was no effort from the defense, and there was no effort from Vishnu there because it was so easy for him to get back. And I think the only positive per se for the Rhinos is that yesterday they lost by about 70 points, and today they're going to lose by around 40 points. So they've reduced the deficit, but still a loss is a
1 point,
loss.
Aravalli
And
Arrows.
once again, just getting worse for them.
Yeah, absolutely. A loss is a loss. That's another loss for Kaziranga Rhinos. I think the winter edition is going down and out of their reach. Aravalli Arrows register their biggest win of the winter edition. And probably they would have sealed that first place for now. But don't bother. Humpty Heroes have a game to play today. They will come back strong fighting. They've lost their yesterday's game in a, I don't know, very shocking way against the Pansala Pride. But they will have to put that across and come out all guns blazing today. So the Humpty Heroes, yes, some sort of a pressure on them now because Aravalli Arrows winning this with a big margin and probably stealing the first place also. But fair thought for Kaziranga Rhinos, especially Naresh Kumar and Piyush Kaushik. Piyush also got 9 great points today, but Naresh Kumar with 4 tackle points. You just can't spare a thought. That's it. There's no other agony aunt sort of a situation there for them. Look at that, 42 raid points. That's more than enough for the Kaziranga Rhinos score to be beaten by the Aravalli Arrows. Really well done on that occasion by both Vishal Chaudhary and also Vishnu Kumar. She ran 42 points. I think that is a hands-down victory.
Yes, indeed. And out of 42, 21 rate points for Vishnu Sharma, and not to forget the tackle points, 18-7, and all out. There were 5 all out for the Aravalli Arrows as they got 10 extra points through that, and 4 super raids for Aravalli. We saw Vishnu Kumar get majority of the super raids, and no super tackles in this match. Definitely not, because it was just a raid in front game, and there was no instance for super tackles. So that's the match summary primarily, and we will soon head on to the top performers of the day after the
Yeah,
highlights.
absolutely. Yeah, when we watch these high points, what we will only see is the defense of Kaziranga Rhinos going to attack the Raiders. That has been their issue. And when the Aravalli Arrows attack the Raiders, it's with a plan. It's with a proper angle. But look at this. Look at this. They just fall off from the cliff. The defense of the Kaziranga Rhinos. There. Once again, it's just a small pin falling off the cliff. But look at this for a defense. So much in control, so much in the angles, so much in the dash and the ankle hold. It is all pure skill. But when the defense of Kaziranga Rhinos, look at this. How many times they've given off points in heat. And they feel that they need to support every defender every single time. That is the biggest issue. There is no coordination and there is no confidence in that Kaziranga Rhinos' defense. Anyways, they'll be playing that last match tomorrow, and we will hope, only hope, that they can put up a big fight, at least for the name, for the team's name. Kaziranga Rhinos is a big name, and a big name in this edition is Vishnu Sharma, the tallest raider, find of the season for me, here with 21 raid points again a double super 10 with a lot of confidence booster, as well as Vishal Chaudhary also got his super 10, but he listened to the coach and protected and preserved himself for the other rounds that will be coming up from day after the break. Nitin Kumar, the best defender, high five for him, 9 tackle points. He's a cover defender, mind you. He just dashed everybody that came into his way. The right cover defender Nitin Kumar, once again from Aravalli. So dominating performance. All the departments tick well for the Aravalli. Raiding, defending, and also patience. Really important in the game of Kabaddi. Next game is Panchala Pride taking on the Tadoba Tigers, and also the Tadoba Tigers need to win. They need to start winning something, at least to send some nerves against that Vijayanagara Weaves' side. Tadoba Tigers need to win. Panchala Pride will be confident after their victory of the Humpy Heroes yesterday. We'll sit to a short little break and come back for the post-match presentation. And after that, at 11 a.m., we will be back with Tadoba Tigers and Panchala Pride. I am Navin Chowri and Ryan signing off.